that's the importance of waiting for the signal, because all of that noise that took place was nothing compared to what happens when you get the signal. We're setting a bit of a historic precedent here.
Was it really that event that caused the rally to go up?
The economy is going to start suffering pain.
That's going to be bonkers. Welcome, everybody, to another awesome episode of Talking Trades, of course, with Kevin Wadsworth and myself, Patrick Karim. And of course, today the subject matter will be trends. And I love this because it removes all emotions. It's objective. It's mathematical. Are you in a trend? And you ride that trend and the importance of trends. And before I just keep rambling on, I'll let Kevin take over and tell us what it's all about.
Yeah, thanks, Pat. This kind of ties in with our trend navigator system that we use for Kinesis subscribers who subscribe to the trend navigator system on our website. And it's a way of trading, or it's a way of looking at technical charts that helps you to eliminate the noise. We sometimes speak about the noise and the signals that you should take notice of. So, as usual, I'll stop my rambling and share a chart. This is the daily chart. Notice in the top left-hand corner there, I've got daily selected. So this is the daily price chart for XRP, and it stops in sort of September last year, September 2024. Well, to me, all I'm seeing there is a lot of noise. Okay, the chart's down, up, down, up, down, up. There's no trend. Okay, the trends are very short term and very rapidly give back all of the gains. So I know traders love volatility on the smaller time frames. You can take advantage of that if you're scalping, if you're day trading. You can take advantage of these short time frame moves. But what I'm talking about here is the broader picture. And again, you can apply this methodology on all time frames. So you could zoom in on the 4-hourly chart, for example, and you'd be able to pick out the trends that are embedded within this chart. There's a low time frame trend in here that you would see quite nicely on the 4-hour chart. And there's another trend breakout there, and there's another trend breakout in here. So if you were to dive down into the sort of the hourly or the 4-hourly charts or whatever, then you'd see those trends. But I'm just looking at this from a daily point of view, chart point of view. Now, we can see quite clearly that there is a level that we need to break out above. And I'm just trying to put a trend line on here. It's something like that. Okay, so that is containing all of the price action for XRP. Now, the idea would be that if this trend, this downtrend, breaks to the upside, then that would be, instead of lots of noise, you would then have a signal that you could act upon. So let's see how this plays out. I'll just hit the play button there, and you can see the price action as it develops. So keep your eye on that black light. Whoa, what the heck happened there? I'm going to press the pause button. Okay, so we were involved in this actually on the website at the time, and we had eyes on this breakout line, and very quickly managed to catch it. You see these are daily candles. So the daily breakout candle right in there, it was around about the 11th or 12th of November. And it all happened very, very quickly. You know, that you had huge moves of, well, we went from something like 60 cents up to pretty much $3. So, 6 or 7 times the price from the bottom here. So that's the importance of waiting for the signal, because all of that noise that took place was nothing compared to what happens when you get the signal. So now, if we're into sort of December of 2024, late 2024, we can see some sort of consolidation pattern forming. Okay, so again, let's see if we can identify a new trend developing. Well, there's a lot of noise again there. So there's a lot of opportunity there to take your profits, because it's kind of going nowhere, particularly when the price just returns back to these sort of levels. So, the price isn't doing very much. You could there's a number of different viewpoints you could take here. One would be to say, well, as long as it doesn't break below there, I'm quite happy, and as soon as it breaks below there, then I'll probably take my profits. And indeed, you've got a candle here where it has broken below that. So, banking those huge gains would probably be the sensible thing to do at that point. But let's see if there's a new opportunity that develops. And again, I'll hit the play button. So right here, we're getting a downtrend breakout line developing. And what you'll notice in both cases, actually, is that the line that we're interested in, the breakout line, is close to the moving averages and the Ichimoku cloud. Here again, the moving averages, the Ichimoku cloud, and the breakout line. So if you break through all of that, then again, this noise would be turning into what you would call a signal. I'll hit the play button. So at this point, right here, there's a tiny little breakout there, but with the benefit of hindsight, you would just position your line a little bit lower down like that. So if you got sort of tricked into taking a trade there, then it doesn't really go anywhere for a long period of time. Notice how the price action is interacting with the moving averages as well. If you're using a strategy where you enter a trade based on the moving averages crossing over and the price being above the moving averages, you'd bank a huge profit there. Then you get lots of false signals in here. So you get lots of very small gains and losses. But again, look at the Ichimoku cloud, look at the breakout line, okay? Look at what the price is doing in relation to all of that. I'll hit the play button again. Whoa, right. So we've got a signal that's developed out of the noise. So again, our trend following systems were able to take advantage of that, price above both moving averages, and then as soon as price closes below the shorter term moving average, then it's a case of banking the profits. So we have no idea whether this is going to continue upwards to $5, $7, $9, $12, but you can catch these trending moves by spotting the breakouts, and it's multiple pieces of evidence, Pat. It's not just one piece of evidence. It's a case of being above the moving averages being correctly aligned with the short-term moving average above the long-term moving average. Then you can combine that with our breakout line and the Ichimoku cloud. So weight of evidence, and it's a case of spotting the trends when they develop. Lots of noise and then a new trend. Lots of noise down here and then a new trend. So that is one tool that you can have in your toolkit, if you like, as a trader and investor on multiple timeframes.
Totally agreed, Kevin. The trend is your friend, and there's a reason for it. It'll make you some profits. Guys, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and keep following us to get more of this awesome content. Take care, guys.